Hey guys, welcome back. So we're inside. I want to show you a few things and get a couple things just crossed off my list today. We're going to start by showing you these hanging baskets that I picked up at a local greenhouse here. It's Country Gardens. They have the biggest selection of proven winter plants and they have some amazing hanging pots. Let me show you the ones that I got. Aren't these so pretty? I was just going to plant up my own and do bubblegum plain, but I kept thinking I wanted a little bit darker color, and I usually always do that. But so I was like, I'll just plant up my own. And then I went there and saw these, and they are a mix. Let's see if I can find the tag. Maybe I took it off. I'll put it on the screen. I can't remember the name of it, but it has this Super Bina pink cashmere, which I have never tried in pots. I've only tried it in the landscape. Look how pretty. Oh, I love this one. Now, I have tried this in the landscape, and it's a little slow going. So it's just doing well here. I don't know why I said that I have. I just feel like it didn't make as big impact as I've seen it make in other people's gardens, but it's already just doing amazing in here. And then this is the Tiara Pink that I used last year in my front yard that I absolutely love. It has this nice glowy center, and it's a perfect cool tone, dark pink fuchsia shade. And then it has this might be Mini Vista White. I think it is because they're a little bit smaller, or it's Snowdrift. I'll put it on here, but it's a mix that they have. I think I took all the tags off. Wish I would have kept one. But so I got 3 that I hang here outside. So we're gonna do a few things to this. I'm gonna add some plant food. I had them in here because it got a little chilly last night. It was gonna get down to 39, and they probably would have been totally fine, but I thought, My husband asked me, he's like, should I grab them? And I was like, yeah, just grab them. But let's take them outside. I'm gonna add some fertilizer to them, the Proven Winners fertilizer that I love. And I'm gonna water them in with some water-soluble fertilizer as well, just to keep them going because they're really starting to get bigger. So I love this slow-release plant food. I put quite a bit in my hanging baskets just because that's the only food they're really gonna get, except for the water-soluble food that I will feed them about once a week, but it kind of carries them through in between those times because they say to do it every like 3rd watering. I feel like that's quite a lot, and I don't know, I don't feel like you need to feed them that much, but petunias are heavy feeders, and if you want them to perform well, then you need to feed them a lot, especially these self-cleaning ones. They just take a lot of energy. So I'm going to put this in here. I have this water-soluble plant food. I'm going to feed them today, and then I'm going to try to keep up on this once a week, or at least twice a week, actually, for my hanging baskets. Now that I'm thinking about it, in the ground, I do once a week with this, and then my hanging baskets and pots, I do like 3 times a week. If I can, 2 or 3 times, and it makes a huge difference in keeping everything looking really, really nice and green and blooming. And I love this fertilizer. So I'm just going to carefully, hopefully not to lose some, pour this in here. I'm doing quite a bit, but I want it to last. Picking these guys up. Okay, oh, that just makes me feel so happy that summer's coming. And these are going to be so big and beautiful. And I like to have these pots to catch the drips from these, and I have a drip line system set up to these. Our water's not turned on yet, our irrigation, and so I've just been watering them by hand. I've only had them for maybe a week. I only get 3, and then I put a hummingbird feeder here that I haven't gotten out yet. I keep thinking I should do 4, but I've always just done 3, and I didn't want to pay the extra money to do 1 more, so I'm still sticking with the 3. And it's kind of a mess back here. I usually clean this up all winter, but we didn't end up putting our furniture away because it was kind of a mild winter. So I'm gonna rinse all this off. I've tried different plant foods, and these work great too, actually. This combo, I think it was from Anderson Garden Center that had this for Utah. And so I do have some of this too, so I might use that up this summer. But I'm gonna rinse all these off. Gross. And get my basket all cleaned up. And then I do use this Easy Wet. It just like aerates the dry, hard soil. It penetrates through it so it can soak up water better when your baskets get a little root filled by the end of the season. That works really great too. I've used this in my grass too in certain areas where it won't soak up the water. Clean that up. And I do have this soil acidifier. I'm gonna put that in the garage. And then this is broken. I'm just gonna throw that away. This is kind of a cheap, the silver bullet is kind of cheap. It got stuck on our faucet last winter and it broke. And I never cleaned it up. So I'm gonna rinse this out and then I'll put this hose in here. I like to stick this here, and we have a shingle fall off that we've never done anything about. That's gonna go in the garage. And then I'm gonna blow this all off. I won't do this on camera, but people come over tonight for barbecue, so I need to just take care of this a little bit. It's been windy and so it got really dirty. So yeah, we'll clean all this up, and then I'm gonna pull out all my bulbs in front today. That's a big project that I have because they're all done and spent, and I'm not gonna keep them. And so as soon as I'm done with this, we'll go out front. Okay, so out here, I'm gonna try to do as much as I can. I wanna just get all these tulips out. They're just looking sad and messy, and I think it'll look so pretty with just the pansies. I did have a little dental surgery yesterday, and so I'm trying not to be too ambitious, but I really want to get this done. I'm not going to keep these here. I think I've decided here I need to have a lower tulip, not one quite as tall, and so I'm excited to try something different here next year and have it all match and be cohesive to this area in front too. So I'm going to try to sit down and not bend over a lot. So I'll probably have a little bucket with me so I don't have to do that. So we'll just be as careful as we can, and I'll take my time and not put too much strain on myself. So we're gonna start doing that now. Okay, we've got a problem. I don't care if those ones stay, but the ground is so dry, the bulbs aren't pulling up. So I might get my shovel out. Yeah, I'm gonna have to do that. I didn't wanna keep it strenuous. Maybe if I get the ground wet, but I don't wanna use water. I'll just use a little water and get things wet, I think, and then they'll be easier to pull out. See how they're just popping off the bulb? I don't want that because I want to get the bulbs out, so I'm gonna have to get it wet. I didn't want to, but we're in a drought. Oh my goodness, I had such a hard time making a decision. I think if I would have gotten it wet, then it would have been better because I could pull out the whole bulb. I could not. I got maybe 5 bulbs out. But when I come in here and plant summer annuals, then I'll just dig around and pull them all out. I'll just work up this whole soil area so I can start new. Plus I'm gonna move these plants to the backyard, I think, or maybe somewhere in the front. But I just need something a little taller here. My annuals kind of always take this over, but that looks much better and more clean, and these pansies can be happy out here for a couple more weeks before I come and plant annuals. And I just feel better having it that way. It's not as messy. So now let's work on these. I don't want to be lifting anything, so I'm just gonna try not to make a mess. We'll see how I do. And I thought I might keep these ones in the back here. So I left those because they're a little taller. We'll see. I don't know. I can decide that later, but I didn't mind having them. Maybe I'll pull them out. I'm just gonna pull them out. Okay, that looks so much better. I'm glad I pulled them out. I'm gonna pull these also. I just saw those. So if I was to leave these in for next year, then I would not be taking this foliage out. You would wait until, as long as you can, probably another 2 or 3 more weeks until they start to turn kind of brown, because they're gonna get all the energy from the sun to store into their bulbs for the following year. So if I was keeping them, there's no way that I'd be pulling them out right now. Just a little tip for that. We're gonna get rain tomorrow. I'm so glad. It's so dry. I'm always like, should I water? Should I not? And I just haven't been. Everything's been so dry. Okay, let's work up here. I'm hoping I don't make a huge mess. And maybe I can finally take the bunnies off my porch. Maybe these pansies are gonna come out, so I have this bucket. It's gonna be a big mess. Oh my goodness. Just a simple little project. Okay, I thought this one was nice. Got it at the garden center and figured this would be a perfect plant to have up here to add some interest in between me planting these up for the summer. I don't even know what I'm gonna do up here. Something simple. So I think that's cute. I got this one because I thought I could split it for both pots. Oh yeah. So I'm just gonna, you guys can't see, but I'm just gonna chop it in half. And these hostas, I really can't do that. The other ones didn't look like I could split them apart, but this one did. So it's like 2 for 1. So I'll plant this bigger one in this pot. Cute. You like that, Piper? Isn't that cute? And I'll put these pansies back in and water this in because it's pretty dry. And that should take me through a little bit longer. And then I can just put these hosta in my yard. Cute. I think I got one more buried in here. Nope, I got them all. So messy, you guys. I wanted hostas, but I can't plant them in the ground yet because we can't even water. Really worried about our water this year. So I thought this was a good solution for now. I got them at Home Depot. Okay, turns out I'm gonna have to lift this up. This big one, I don't wanna have to lift. I'll just use the blower and clean this off. It'll be fine. Make sure I have dirt in all the crevices. Deadhead these while I'm here. Okay. Okay, I love that. So simple, so pretty. And then the pop of pink. Oh, okay, let's blow all this off. I made such a mess. Oh, I did not want to carry or lift or move things around. I'm not supposed to do that. So it's okay. We'll blow it all off. Okay, that is a nice little refresh. It's been looking so messy. It's been bothering me. I got people coming over tonight, so it's nice to get it done today. And the hostas are so cute. I love how plain and simple they are. I need to figure out what I'm doing on my porch this summer. I haven't quite figured out. Not sure if I'll keep these up here. Probably not. I think I want something a little more simple, but so cute. I love, love, love the hostas up here. They just pop. And loving this little flower. English daisies are so cute. Oh, so adorable. So that's it. Kind of a simple thing of chores today, but like I said, I gotta kind of take it easy for a couple days. So it felt good to get that done. I didn't feel like it was too much. Was it messy? Yes. It would probably have been easier if I had taken these down, but I didn't want to lift anything. So it worked out just fine. Hopefully these pansies will perk up a little bit. They haven't had a lot of sun, so I think they'll get a little bit more sun here without all the tulip foliage and daffodil foliage. So thanks so much for joining me, and we'll see you in my next video. Bye guys.